The judge archetype. Everyone would be easily able to pull the judge archetype because we're all judgmental. You can't not be. It's a given on the earth plane. It's one of the ways we lose our energy field very quickly is towards judgment. But you're judged from the moment you're born. How cute are you? Who do you look like? Who? Have you got the right hair from your father or whatever. It's all about judgment. And as you grow, you're judged through the school system. Where do you come in the class? Are you as good as your peers? By the time you hit your teenage years, you're surrounded in judgment. You know, how good are you at athletics? How good are you at school? You know, what do you look like? Do you look acceptable? So judgment is extremely damaging. There is no purpose to judgment at the tribal level except to feel better than or less than. Absolutely no other purpose to judgment. And we're steeped in it. We're surrounded in it. Our tribal level of conditioning is all about judgment, unfortunately. So you grow up with it because you think it's the norm. You don't know anything else. And we judge others to make us feel better. And some people judge themselves more than anyone else, and so their inner critic, their inner voice is extremely harsh, extremely challenging, and totally damaging on so many levels. When you move judge to the symbolic level, which is the only place to have it, it means you've let go of the need to judge and instead you move into discernment, which is critical for our well-being, critical for our balance, critical for our harmony. So discernment means that you can see something going on, but you don't judge the person who's done it. An example would be you're going for a walk in the park and you see a very badly made bench that looks dangerous. The judge at the tribal level would say, that's a really badly made bench and whoever made that should drop dead. It's disgusting. At the symbolic level, for judge, you just say, that's a badly made bench. You don't judge who did it or why it's there. For example, it may have been vandalised and it hasn't been fixed yet. You have no idea what's happened. So you just see the picture for what it is, but there's no judgment involved. When you judge yourself or another, spoken or unspoken, it doesn't make any difference. The mind hears the judgment and it logs into the body as an energy field that can often lead to illness further on down the track. It's like a sharp blow to the body, energetically speaking. Enough judgment ends up in many different forms of illnesses. Arthritis, for example, is often extreme judgment from within, either spoken or unspoken, to the self or to other. It can lead to many different illnesses, judgment at the tribal level. It's quite, some archetypes are very dangerous from a physical health perspective. Others not so, more benign. But judge at the tribal level is very dangerous, but it's very strong archetype in all of us, and it needs to be worked with because it does not serve you in any way, shape or form to have the judge at the tribal level. It will bring you undone because what you give out comes back to you. If you're giving out a lot of judgment to others, you will absolutely feel it coming back to you in different ways, in different forms. So it's worth working with the judge to move it to the symbolic level. Absolutely critical to do that for your health and well-being.